Oh, we might have something. Oh, we might have something. You can see me? Yo, 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 yo! Is it working? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? What's good, everybody? What a shit show this is. What's good, Jeff? What a shit show this is with software issues. My God. Just had to fight for like 20 minutes to get this shit going. Jesus. We up. We're running. Can see me, can hear me. Let's fucking go. Alright. Beautiful. God, what a stressful morning it has been. Let me tell you, boys. Hell yeah, time to clap those motherfucking Prize Picks cheeks. Come on, boys. Alright. So, we've got only a couple of us here. We're gonna give it a hot second. Says there's... Oh, there we go. It's jumping up a little bit. 13, let's go. Let's 10 times this, and we'll get rolling here. Let me know when you're in here in the chat, and you can see me, hear me, and you are ready to go. Drop the link one more time for the one time. Get your ass up in here. What's happening? What's good, everybody? What's good? Slowly watching people infiltrate, watching the viewers climb, but not really. Waiting for some people. Come on, people. I'm ready to start talking some NBA. Right? Time to run them up, bro. There we go. Let's keep them going. 19, let's go. About 5x and we'll be moving here. Yeah, it's a bounce back day for sure, dude. I'm getting sick of this shit. Getting real sick of underperforming ass, overpaid motherfuckers. Not today. Not today, Junior. Nope. Today we are taking your pockets, Prize Picks. What's good? I'm about to load this account up with a fucking banger on it. We'll put a little band on here and we're going to get loose today. See what's good with Prize Picks. I don't know what the slate looks like. I haven't had a chance to see a thing. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the shit since last night. How'd I do? Oh, Jesus Christ. Not great. Oh, Jaylen Brown, Dame Lillard, Jimmy Butler, all salary, dude. Salary. Fuckery. What is this, dude? Ay. Ay. Alright. Got 27 of us in here. It's not enough, but it's enough to get moving, I guess. Let's make sure we got everything pulled up. Yeah, that's just fucking sweet. Because I know Lillard hit his points. Way to go, bitch boy Butler. Thanks for not winning me $120, you fag. Alright, let's go. Ah! Jack, bro. I'm not happy about this shit. I'm not happy about the selling. I'm not happy about the NBA. I'm ready for MLB. I'm ready to do this shit, but we're going to break it down today. We're going to make this shit green. I don't give a shit what it takes. I mean, I really didn't want to even go live, but this is what it takes, I guess. You know, shit ain't working. Everyone wants to sell. No one wants to do their job. They just want to keep catching the paycheck. You know what? I can't cash a paycheck if you don't do your jobs. Ballers. What's good, Denny? What's up, Flag Runner? Nixie Official, James Nelson, Throwback, Sports with Jay, Camber Cac, Moises Medina, UV980, Flag Runner, Fernandez, AOD, Beal points. All right, let's start talking some basketball here, I guess, right? That's what we're here for. All right, let's check out the slate today, guys. What do we got going on? Because I have not even looked. No first looks, no nothing. I have had a shit show of a morning. It has been oh so stressful, boy. Let me tell you. Yeah, these boys are softer than Charmin, dude. For real. They're really starting to stuck in my ass like a motherfucker. Telling you. Liner points is a staple in the slate, huh? Porzingis. Oh, he's back. Scotty 516. Okay. Well, let's see. Who do we got playing today, guys? What do we got going on? It's 33 of us. We're getting there. Yeah. I'm back. What's up, Helpane? We're gonna scoop this slate up real quick. The last 4-gamer was a tricky one, man. I'm glad I didn't go live for that shit. Tricked the hell out of me. Scotty Barnes over Luka Fantasy over DeLon Wright. That's a scary click. Ooh, Will, you got bigger balls than I do. That is a scary click for DeLon Wright. Let's get into this. Props up cash. What's happening? All right. Right. Fantasy score steals. Okay, cool. Post your link on Prize Picks. Yeah, appreciate that, account master. Let's see if we can get this shit going. He said if we somehow manage to hit 1K viewers, which won't happen, I'm gonna drop 1K on somebody today. It's not gonna happen, so I don't gotta worry about it. Good thing good thing I was prepared, but it ain't gonna happen. So maybe we'll give something away. We'll see. Luka first half fantasy score PRA. All right, let's jump in. Let's see who do we even have playing today. First off, guys, let's take a look at Vegas Insider and see what the NBA's got cooking up for us today. Or not? Okay, here we go. All right, so we have got the Toronto Raptors in Washington today with a 2-point spread, 222 total. Philadelphia 76ers at the Mavs. Kyrie and Luka time. 229 3-point spread. Indy in San Antonio. That's going to be a shit show. Definitely an over there. Big over-under at 237.5, 6.5-point spread in favor of Indy. I'm not quite sure about that one. I kind of like Sass in my opinion, but maybe I'm crazy. Golden State Warriors playing at home, thank God, because they don't know how to ball on the road, versus the Clips, who actually, most of the Clippers actually do ball better on the road, thank God. So Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, might be time to cook you up tonight. Let's go. They deleted my... Oh, what? Prize Picks is a no-fun zone, dude, on God. Oh, here comes the drama, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so now that the drama has been packed and left, we can get shit rolling here. Time to cook something up. All right, so we got 4 games today, guys. Biggest over-under on the slate, 237.5 in the Indy-San Antonio game. Also the biggest spread of the day. I like that we have 4 relatively tight spreads between 2 and 6.5 points. That is generally good for the non-National Blowout Association. But weird things do happen. Let's look at starting lineups. All right, so we don't have many injuries today, really. That's great. Oh, actually, I take that back. Yes, we do in a couple games. So Toronto looks healthy. Toronto's very... Oh, man, throwing a wrench and shit. Vassell's back. And KD's back. Vassell's back. Man, they're all throwing a wrench and shit. Like the trade deadline wasn't tough enough. Jesus Christ, man. Is it MLB time? Anyone? I'm ready to do some pitcher props. Sick of these dudes. Alright, so we got Toronto, starting 5, Freddie Van Vliet, OG Anunoby, Scotty 516, Pascal Siakam and Jakob Poeltl taking on DeLon Wright, Bradley Beal, Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, and Decod Gafford. All right, I'm not sure how I feel about this game off top. 223 total, relatively tight spread at 2. Maximilian is what's good. All right, so in Joel Embiid, we have questionable again, but likely to play. Shocker there. Did he play yesterday, guys? He sat yesterday, right? I think that's why Bam got off yesterday, right? Pearl Fantasy, yeah, he's been producing. Let me tell you, like he sat yesterday. That's what I thought. Okay, so I'm guessing Embiid hits the floor tonight. I'm guessing he probably sees normal run. There's nothing that says anything about limitations. Expected to play Thursday after missing the previous with a nagging foot injury. So nagging that he's back today. Star big man likely return Tyrese Maxey to the bench. Sit your ass down, bro. Take your ass to the pine. Embiid is a must start in all fantasy formats, averaging 29.4 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 4.4 assists, 2.2 blocks in 36.5 minutes. This man is balling, bro. Joel Embiid. Sit your ass down, Tyrese. All right, let's look at this third game here. We got Indy in the good old heart of Texas. San Antonio. Tyrese Halliburton, questionable. Halliburton was limited due to a calf strain. Okay. Well, he played yesterday. From what I recall, he played all right. Limited in practice Wednesday. What day is it today? Thursday. So, why are we talking about what he was limited yesterday? What was he doing today, guys? That's what I want to know. We got a lot of people sitting out in San Antonio, though. Russell Kawhi, so janked over. Tell me about it, bro. Paul George, for real, dude. I couldn't believe I pulled the trigger on his ass the other night, but he hit. Barely, but he got there. That's a scary boy. That's a scary name to click. I'll tell you that one, but sometimes you just got to ride the gut, you know? Russell Kawhi and Paul. Yeah, Russell Westbrook too, bro. All these guys are just roller coasters. You know, Kawhi, I mean, he at least appreciates our coin. You know, we bet on this man, and he generally goes out and he performs. You know, Paul George says, "Hey, you bet on me? Prize Picks and Boy of the Month, baby." You know it. You know, Russell Westbrook, never really been a fan, but I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate for that because I really am scared of the unders. I'm really scared to take unders. I mean, and that really probably is the way to be going in the NBA, the way it's been looking lately. But I just can't have my guy, like, every time he touches the ball, like, no, don't pass it, don't shoot it, don't dribble it, don't do any of that shit. Don't play basketball. Give it to someone else, let them play basketball for 48 minutes. That's no fun. You know, I'd rather be rooting my guy on who is missing shots, Paul George, Damian Lillard, not Zach LaVine. He was balling last night. Jesus Christ, the claw over on turnovers, really? All right, well, let's take a look. We got 4 games. We've looked at 3 of the starting lineups. Let's look at the 4th. This still really sticks one in my... Oh, Jimmy Butler, you motherfucker. God, that was supposed to be $120 cash money. Killing me, bro. I clicked Emmanuel quickly yesterday, even. That man got over again. He might be the real deal, guys. Emmanuel quickly might be good at basketball. I don't know if that's news, but, I mean, it's news to me. Let's look at the 4th game here. What's going on, Golden State? Jordan Poole, thank God. Sit your ass down, bro. Probable? Jesus. Got to deal with this ugly dude. Hate you, Jordan Poole. I can't even click your name ever again, bro. PTSD. Pain, bro. Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, JB double. You know? Yeah, these superstars, all right? Getting paid like superstars. Getting paid to play like shit. All right. So, considering Jordan Poole unfortunately going to be shut the hell up. Surrey. Jordan Poole, since he is likely today, unfortunately, I really wish he was just sitting his ass down for once, dude. There ain't no hose there, Jordan, bro. It don't matter. You ain't good at basketball. You never been good at basketball. Stop playing with everybody. Yeah, right. We could just take the over on all the turnovers, superstars, and just, 6-man it to the moon, man. Over on turnovers, over on turnovers, over on turnovers, over on turnovers. One more time, over on turnovers. Fucking suck at basketball, dude. I could be balling out there with these guys. Standing a whopping 6'2", 10. Let's go. I ball with the best of them. Jordan Poole, skinny ass, bro. Mud ass motherfucker can't even do nothing right. Scared to click his name. He can't even ball against Houston. All right. We got 43 of us in here. That's good enough to get going. All right. Stop bullshitting. Let's go. So I have not even got a chance to really look into the slate at all today. I had an insanely drama-filled morning, but the drama has packed and gone. Thank God. What's up? G-H-A-B-B-B-B-B-B-B-B-B-B. Yeah. I never can type your name. I just type the G-H. Skip the B. Shit ain't for me. Okay, so let's dig in. What do we got for this first game here? Because got a relatively low total at 222 points only. Let's pull up the Hollinger's pace chart first and foremost. All right, so we have the Warriors playing tonight. Number 1 team in pace today. So that will give the Clippers a big bump up. Where are the Clips? Middle of the pack. Number 20-ish. Okay? So that gives these Clippers boys, at 100 possessions a game, they're going to be getting an extra 5 possessions a game or so playing against Golden State tonight. So LAC is going to be a staple in this slate. Up-paced as hell. Let's look at the rest of these teams. San Antonio Spurs, also moving fast. Highest total on the slate at 238 against Indy. Where does Indy sit? Oof, number 4. Okay. Circle that matchup, guys. Put that one on your calendar. Indy versus San Antonio. 5-point spread. 238 total. Number 3 and number 4 for pace. All right? I feel that, dude. With Vassell being back, it really makes things complicated. Just like what happened with the Suns game last night with KD. I mean, he was not only the most obvious thing in the world, but you can't do that. You just can't touch those things. I'd love to take Vassell today and say he's gonna go do his thing, but yeah, Hallie I saw is probable. It looks like from the word on the streets. Questionable. I'm sorry about that. Questionable. Limited in practice yesterday. Got no news on today. Yeah, no one gives a shit, drama. Okay. So, seeing these cheat sheets, I haven't looked at anything yet. So we're going to go over props.cash. Take the hit rate up to 70%. I don't want to see anything under 70%. Who is popping today, guys? What's good, Got Picks 24/7. I love how everybody is different on YouTube and Discord and Patreon. It's just who is who? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're here, you're in the right spot. Okay, points. 80% hit rates. Overall, these are home and away games, guys. These are not specific to the split. These are one or the other. Or straight 2-man first. I agree. We're gonna build a 2-man, probably 3 different 2-mans, and we're gonna build that into 2-man, a 4-man, and the 6-man based off the 2-2-2. I think that is the way to do it because these big 6-mans playing the lottery lately has just been too much of a gamble. There's always that one guy who wants to just sell you short, no matter what. Doesn't matter who it is. If they're the last guy on your card, they're selling. Prize Picks made the call. It's official. That's end of the story. All right, that's what's up. You're here. I'm not concerned anymore. Good shit. I'm killing this drink. Give me one hot second, guys. I'm gonna need another one. Alright, grab me some water. Something a little bit better. It's a little better than soda, you know? A little better for the system. Got enough bad shit in my system as is. Speaking of which, where's my sack? Where's my sack at, boys? Oh, found it. Alright. So, what's happening, Nick? Glad to see you made it, buddy. I hope you're not at work. Got 15 left in the account for 246, man. All right, Plague Runner, we're going to do this. You know what? We're going to turn that 15 into 150 tonight, at least. Just got off. What do we got? We ain't got shit yet, bro. We ain't even broke down the starting lineups. We have got nowhere yet. We have got 45 of us in here, just about enough to get started. Gonna need just a hot second here. Turn myself up a little bit, like I'm not turned enough. Gotta get off camera for this one, though. Be right back, boys. And he's back. Like nothing ever happened. Alright. Now we're cooking. Alright. Now we're cooking, baby. Alright. Tobias Harris PRA. I know nothing about the Tobias Harris PRA. Boy, in Discord, I'm doing the same thing. Right. But speaking of Ja, what the hell is going on with Ja Morant, you guys? Like, seriously? Like, on a real note, though, that's like my dude. Did he really pull a gun on a kid? Did he do that? It wasn't that loud. Stop it. Stop it. Did anybody, did Ja Morant really pull a gun on a 17-year-old? Do we believe this shit? He does run his mouth, bro. He does run his mouth too much, but like that Ja's my guy, man. Like, quote unquote, he quotes himself the Black Jesus, man. He really is, though. He's a good dude. Like, I feel like he's a really good person. I don't believe that he'd pull a gun on some 17-year-old kid over some bullshit, dude, and like ruin his name, smear his career. There's no reason for that. Ja Morant is like the real deal, bro. There's no reason for that. Yeah, I mean, money does take care of most things. Yes, it does. But yeah, $200 million contract, exactly. The money should shh the whole thing up real quick. But you're right, he does have to prove he's a hard, bro. He's gangster, bro. I don't even know where he's from, but Ja, you know, he sees himself with all, you know, all those goals in his mouth. You know, he's just a smiley little baby, though. He's soft as fuck. We all know Ja Morant's soft, bro. They are making a huge thing out. It is a big. It really. If he pulled a gun on some people, guys, that if he pulled a gun on a 17-year-old kid, that is a big thing. But I really am not sure that I buy the news. That's what I heard too, Nick. It was started over some bullshit in a pickup basketball game, and like literally he followed him home to his house. I heard was the story, and Ja pulled a gun in dude's crib. Sounds goofy to me. I don't know why Morant would be doing something like, but also why is Tyreek Hill beating up girls? You know, because he's 5'2", got that little big man syndrome. You know, it's goofy. It's really goofy, man. These guys really, I don't know. These guys really disappoint me sometimes. You know, in more ways than one. They're so fucking good at what they do, and they're just such pieces of shit. You know. And I don't want to believe that in Ja Morant. Like, Ja is my boy. You know, like, I believe he is. If it was serious, he would have played. That's truth, though, you know. The reason Did Ja play last night, or did he got set, right? Indefinitely suspended. That was the last I heard. If it was serious, he wouldn't have played. So he did play last night, right? So I fell asleep like early last night. He did play. Okay, so I heard indefinite suspension. I'm not sure when that takes place, but indefinite to me generally means indefinite. So, yeah, this was 2022. I heard that this all happened, and now the allegations are just pulling up. Lots of alleged things happened, and lots of allegations happening around the clock. It's crazy. But remember the story a while back? I never heard shit about this until literally yesterday, and I was just like jaw dropped. Like, dude, like, no way John Morant pulled a gun on a little kid, bro. There's no way. There ain't no way, man. Dude, he seems so nice. Seems so soft, bro. He's like Kool-Aid, sweet as it comes, bro. Oh, just bugs me, man. That's what I'm saying, though, dude. How are you gonna make $200 million in a contract, and you're trying to go fucking slang crack in the hood, bro? Do this like in hood games, like, pulling guns on kids, slinging crack out the dope house. I mean, come on, man. You're better at basketball than you are at fucking cooking crack. You can't whip for shit, You can dribble just fine. Can't whip for nothing, though. Crazy. So, I haven't seen anything official either. They wouldn't do anything to Ja. Probably Malik Beasley will probably be playing while investigated for a felony with a gun threat. That's kind of where I'm at. I think they're gonna sit him down until they have some proof one way or the other. No suspensions. It's a civil case that was just filed. You can pull up the cases online. It's a money grab. That's possible. To see that would make the most sense to me, because like I said, John Morant to me is a good dude. Fuck if I don't know Ja. I don't know Ja personally, like, obviously, but he seems like a pretty down to earth guy, and he gets paid really, really well. I don't think he would smear his career over pulling a gun on a kid. I mean, granted, this was last year before he signed that big old contract. He knew what was coming, though. He's by Jesus, bro. He knew what was coming. He knew he had it. Product of environment money don't make a different man. It's truth, though. Truth. Yeah, he needs to. Shh. That's the best thing for everything. Product of environment money don't make him a different man. Who always loves the next mean? Well, that basically he's a product of the environment. He's brought up in the hood. He's a gangster, and that's what he is, and that's what he believes he is, and that's what he's brought up to believe. That's just how he is. But at the same time, he ain't nothing but a baller to me, It's one of the best basketball players I've seen in a long time. John Morant. Boy's got game, not gonna lie. That's crazy though, right though? Two-parent household. See, beating up part. Oh, I didn't hear about that. He came from the burbs and dude is soft. I knew he was. I mean, if he's the type of person that does things like, okay, but not the way he plays in NBA and his money, just because you play in the league. Fred VanVleet BG. I like Freddie. I like Freddie's assist again too, just like I did last night. His dad probably left for 6. It never came back. Left for the pack of cigarettes and never came back to Ja. His dad thinks he's a thug. Dude, Morant's okay. Ja's dad is a whole different story, bro. I don't know what's going on with him. Like sitting courtside, like he's some thug ass dude. I don't know. I don't know much about Tennessee or much about Memphis or like how they roll around there, but like the Morant family, I don't understand it. You know, dad is like a spotlight. You know, son is overpaid, overrated, and apparently pulling guns on kids, beating kids up. You know, I'm not sure that I buy all this. You know, Memphis is probably it probably is a hood. You know, it's ghettos a bitch. There's ghettos everywhere. You know, I would love to drop on into Memphis and see what's good with John Morant, but you know, all the way from Florida, dad literally goes crazy every. That's what I'm saying, bro. Memphis like that. It's not from Memphis. Where's Ja from, guys? Memphis is low end ghetto for sure. Brutal first half been bumps. All right, we got 50 of us here. Let's talk some basketball. Bro, stay in the gated community. Believe I am. You know what? The gates don't work though. I'm straight across the street from the county jail. Our gates don't work. We just had like a shooting like 3 buildings down in like last June or something. I was wondering why my rent was so cheap here when I moved. Found out. Well, someone pulled up on the neighbor and bah! Bang! Slapped him dead on the porch. That's what it was. So, put him in the backyard and everything. He went to school in Kentucky for crying out, right? I mean, John Morant, bro, he seems like he's been fed from from day one. Nobody, he's had his path, just walked right over it. No, nothing. He didn't have to do nothing. Ja just got the easy road, bro. Oh my god, what people? Oh, Jesus, people. He's like Tiger is in the gay community, wants to be hood. I mean, he can be cocky, bro. Ja Morant can be cocky. He can be like that, He's one of the dudes that can ball and can be a cocky motherfucker. At the end of the day, Ja is the real deal. So let's dig into the slate a little bit. Now that we're done with talking about slaying crack, shooting people, whatever else, whatever Ja's on, his dad's on, who knows, sitting courtside with a 10 sack in his pocket, serving the crowd one at a time. Here you go. Here's a dime for you, a dime for you, a dime for you, a dime for you. Dropping dimes like Chris Paul was last night. Alright, a few months back, Ja's mom got in an argument with a worker at a mall. He pulled up with 9 other guys and was threatening a security guard. The cops came, guard nearly pressed guard charges against Ja. I don't understand why these guys put themselves in these positions, man. It just makes no sense to me. Like you're getting paid, bro. Just clean your shit up. Clean your shit up. You'll be fine. Just do you and hoop. Hoop, bro. That's what you're good for. All right, let's dig in. Danny Gafford starting center today. Kristaps Porzingis, Kyle Kuzma, Bradley Beal, DeLon Wright, Toronto, Freddie VanVleet, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, and Jakob Poeltl. So we got a 2-point spread, 222 total. Let's dig in. So where are we at, guys? Who are some all-stars in this first game? Let's go by game. Let's go Toronto versus Washington. Let's look at these odds here. Bradley Beal, points to the over. So Washington is playing at home tonight. Bradley Beal not looking terrible at the house. It's not the best looking thing I've ever seen. Got some juice. Got some juice for sure. Let's check out Gafford rebounds. Mm-hmm. 6.5. That's a really low number. You're good, bro. So, why is it set at 6.5? Let's take a look at the matchup here. So we got the center versus oops. I don't know where we're at now. You tell me. So we're looking at Washington, Toronto, centers position. Zach Collins first half, Jakob Poeltl over points. Going over on everything, bro. I'm only playing overs. I'm not playing any unders, anything. So Porzingis back tonight. So steal some boards. Zach Collins fantasy first half. Jakob Poeltl over points. First half of points. All right. So let's take a look into these. So we got this Indiana versus San Antonio game has me intrigued. 5-point spread, 238 total. If we dig into it, the center against the Spurs has the third best. Oh, let me correct that. The fifth best. Oh, worst. There we go. All right. So centers versus the Spurs. .5.6, 7.65 rebounds, 1.88 assists. All right, I got you. Got a good 6-man. Hopefully I hit it. Slate is small. Yeah, it is small slate. That's why we're live. That's why the only reason we're going live is because we have a small slate and we want to try to break this down and try to find 4 to 6 of the best plays tonight. I don't know what they're going to be, but unfortunately, I had no time to really dig into anything this morning because of all the drama in my life. I was not able to even look at anything related to basketball before uploading this, and then running into software problems. So looking at Daniel Gafford here, let's look at the juice. Look at the juice on these lines. Gafford rebounds. -130. That's his points to the over. Rebounds +107 to the over at 6.5. PRA -104. The points got all the juice though. So, Daniel Gafford points. Daniel Gafford at home today. Let's see what we're looking at. So, Washington versus the Spurs. Versus Toronto. Senators versus Toronto. Top matchup. Toronto Raptors 26.47 points per game, 14.09 rebounds, 3.04 assists per game. Shoot the six man out, man. So, dude, Sabonis. We're not even talking Sabonis. Since the Sabonis hook on Friday night, whenever that was, I was grocery shopping. We got hooked by him. Since then, all has been very, very bad, very bad. So, we're gonna have to try to dig deeper, but right now we got Senators versus the Toronto Raptors, Washington versus Toronto. So this is a top spot for points for the points for Jakob Poeltl. So if we take a look at Jakob Poeltl on props.cash. All right, so Jakob Poeltl is playing at home. On the road, as a Toronto Raptor. So let's go filter this to the road games. Jakob Poeltl. 3 of the last 4, 5 of the last 10. Not looking great. So, what's up, Ray-Bans? Garland Fantasy, Mitchell, Ingram, Paul, 150. Woo! I'm glad. I didn't take shit down last night. I played too many six-mans, and I screwed myself. That's what happened last night. Beal 3-pointers. Let's look at that. All right, so let's dig into this first game. Bradley Beal. And his 3-pointers. So he's juiced mega high to the points on the over, but the 3-pointers minus 139 to the over, plus 104 to the under. It's okay, Boomer. It's okay, buddy. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Bradley Beal 3-pointers is juiced to the over. Let's take a look at what Brad Beal has done in this matchup in the game log. Bradley Beal. Game log. Versus Toronto. Alright, so Beal's threes not looking strong. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2, 6, 1, 6, 3, 3. Oof. Juice was on the points, though. Let's look at these points. What is the number today for Bradley Beal? Alright, so Bradley Beal playing at Washington, playing at home. It's pretty ugly, actually. His away games are not much better. Not much better there. The home road splits don't make much of a difference. So Beal is kind of just a roller coaster ride, it looks like. If we dig into his threes, at home. Somewhat appetizing there. 2 of the last 4, 4 of the last 6, 6 of the last 10. Minus 135 juice to the over. Pro rebounds. Wizards giving up second most to the centers in the last 7 games. Per fantasy points or points. If OG guarding Beal, game over for him. Really? You think so? I mean, OG Anunoby is not somebody who I normally put as like a super strong defender, but I like Dante DiVincenzo. I'm assuming you're talking about first half PRA. Right, Selenobi. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody is a salesman lately. Let me tell you, I cannot explain how many people have been like the best salesman of the year. Last night was redemption night for Paul George, Jordan Poole, all those dudes who had PTSD. I mean, blew up last night, but you know what? I didn't click any of their names because I couldn't. So, Jakob fantasy, but defense. All right, so let's look at Bradley Beal and Jakob Poeltl are the 2 people we're looking at in this one. What's going on with Kristaps Porzingis? Defense, yeah, but offense, no. Right. Let's take a look at the starting 5 again. So we've got Porzingis in. Okay, so Poeltl is going to be coming. He's going to be starting with Freddie, OG, Scotty 516, Pascal, and Jakob Poeltl versus Washington. That's really the game that I want to deep dive into because it's got a close spread. It's got the highest total of the night. All the rest of the totals are in the 220s, except for this one. The LAC Golden State Warrior game is a 232 total, but the 238 total with a 5-point spread between Indy and San Antonio is very intriguing. So I'm going to want to pull plays from this game most likely, as well as the fact that there's not a ton of injuries in that game. Well, on the San Antonio side, there really is. What's going on with Halliburton again? We still don't know what's going on with Tyrese. All right. Jakob Poeltl or point, pure air points. All right. Let's take a look. Jakob Poeltl. Oh, why am I getting a blank card? That's weird. Let's refresh this. There we go. All right. So, Jakob Poeltl playing on the road. And we're going to be looking at his first half PRA. All right. So we got a 7 out of 10 hit rate here, guys. Applied odds of minus 233 to the over. It's kind of insane juice when you look at it like that, but over the last 5, he's averaged 13 in the first half, 12.3. Let's take this to the median. All right, so over the last 5, He's averaged 13 PRA in the first half. Over the last 10, he's averaged 13. Over the full season, he's averaged 13. So the consistency is definitely there. Although I see it was bumped now. Oh, what? No way. Let's look. $8.5. What was the starting number? It went to 11.5. 12. Oh, PRA. We're looking at first half PRA. All right, so 11.5, 12.5 jump. Okay. For the last 5. Well, he's definitely been doing work since he's got to Toronto. He's been showing up every game. He's been big in the game logs. Fantasy Pirtle never sold me. Let's take a look at what they project him for today. Siakapurto, 30.8 fantasy points. What is his line set at? Oh, we don't have a fantasy point. Oh. 30? Okay, I'm not seeing a first half fantasy score. Let's full game fantasy score. 30. Okay. So 30. Oof! Greens. Okay. Yakapurtle. All greens. No first half they took down. Okay. This full game fantasy score might be best now. Alright, let's take a look at this. So we got Yakapurtle. Let's see what the spot looks like for Pirtle. Center versus the Washington Wizards. And we have established... Where are you at, Washington? Right here. Okay, so... Yakapurtle does not have a great matchup as far as the points goes. The rebounds make sense to me, as the rebounds will come up high. So Yakapurtle has the number 2 matchup in rebounds at 19.59 per game given out. First half. They take one. Right, of course. So if we look at his rebounds, full game rebounds, that's the spot that we're seeing. Over the last 5, he's been good, man. He's got the spot. You haven't missed a thing, bro. I have not placed anything. Just been jacking about John Morant and, bullshitting. Got nowhere yet. You've missed absolutely nothing. Got nowhere real fast. It's already 3:27. We're going to run this live for another 2 hours, so we got time. But we're trying to find... Okay, we got a 4-game slate. I want to pull 4 plays out of 4 games. The best 4 plays, 1 from each game. That makes sense, right? We should be able to take 1 play from each game and say, that's a lock, that's a lock, that's a lock, and that's a lock. Let's see. Do we want to see what these other YouTubers are on? Do we know what these other YouTubers are on today? Let's see what they're doing. Oops. All right, let's see. Let's see what they're talking about.
What's going on, everybody? I am back. some of those similar plays. The Boyan points, the Chris Paul assist, Darius Garland
Look
fantasy,
at
the Tobias
that,
Harris
KJK.
rebounds, and Marcus Smart fantasy. That was another one that I would.
Very well done.
A 2-point spread in favor of the Toronto Raptors. So at the center position,
about?
he's been
He's talking
rebounding,
about Jakob Poeltl. Look at that. All right, let's see what he's
blocks
got to
and
say.
steals and scoring. Every single thing you could possibly want out of a guy from a fantasy point production aspect, Jakob Poeltl has been doing. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 14 points last time out the time prior. 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 2 steals, 13 points time prior. 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 2 steals, 9 points. So he's rebounding, he's assisting, he's scoring, he's getting you those peripherals, those stock stats as well with the blocks and steals. And once again, that fantasy point rate's been way up since joining the Raptors. The minutes have been right around, upper 20s, around 30 minutes. And I do have him projected to go over again in this matchup today. I've got him in the mid-30s. Has been doing a very good job in close games as well. 36 fantasy points per game in close games over the entire season. 39 fantasy points per game in favored games. So that's a nice little bonus for you as well. But guy's been crushing. If you look at his last 5, for those of you that like to pull up the last 5 on Prize Picks, all green. I'm sure you like to see that. But bottom line is that really doesn't matter to me. If it was all red, I wouldn't care. The fantasy point projections,
I got
obviously the increased rates since coming to Toronto, that's all factored in.
So I got 30.8. 30.8. They're starting to catch right.
My decision as far as
shut the hell up, KJK. Okay, so that's the community plays. That's kind of what I want to try to avoid. What are all the other YouTubers on? What is like the play of the day kind of thing, and is it really good chalk or is it bad chalk? We gotta do this puree, to be honest. Well, let's take a look. Poeltl's really got the matchup as far as the rebounds go. If we dig in the rebounds, he's hitting 4 of the last 5. We look at the fantasy score, I believe it was 5 of the last 5. We got him projected over by 0.8 fantasy points today. So let's see if we can look at the PRA. Okay, so over the last 5, and this is first half stuff still. Let's go full game. So Jakob Poeltl is performing better in the first half than he is in the full game, as you can see. Full game line is the same as the first half line, minus 120. But he is 4 of 5 versus 3 of 5 in the full game versus first half. Porzingis free throws. What's good, Rev? I'm just curious where other people are landing on Jakob Poeltl, because there's a couple different ways we can look at him. Obviously, we want to dig into whether it's his rebounds, his fantasy score, his first half PRA. What is the move is the question, We have no real true way of looking at fantasy score, but if we look at block steals for the full game, so Jakob in the last 2 games on the road, where he's playing tonight, he has had 3 blocks and steals. So that's 9 fantasy points alone. You think Jakob will adjust to Siakam on the court? I have him on fantasy because of his defense. I mean, Pascal's going to pull usage from everybody, but if we dig in, let's look at this game log again. Pascal Siakam as well as Jakob Poeltl. Washington. All right. So, this is a roller coaster. All these games were played as a Spur. Minutes all over the place. 22, 41, 25, 26, 21, 26, 15, 24. God, get out of jail from the Spurs and balling out. Westbrook rebounds plus assists. We'll get into the Clippers soon. Let's try to knock down this Washington and Toronto game. The interest seems to be in Jakob Poeltl and Bradley Beal here. Jakob Poeltl's game log is a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Let's see what the first half looks like. That's scary too, man. Granted, all these games are with the Spurs. 12 minutes, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And then the game prior, which was about a year, I guess, so it's a season removed, 14, 3, and 4, and then 3 months prior to that, 16 minutes, 10, 7, and 0. But how do you have a 2-2-1 game, man? Like, how do you do that? So Jakob Poeltl is clearly able to bust on low minutes. He had a lot of turnovers with San Antonio, but hasn't with Toronto. Let's look at his turnovers, because that's going to affect the fantasy score. He's got the block steal upside clearly on the road in the last 2. I don't know how many games he's played now with Toronto, but turnovers, clean slate for the last 2 games. Looks like zeros to me, unless Prize Picks is flagging. Props that cash. This is dead zeros, I guess. So, if we look at his fantasy score, let's look at his PRA again. So the PRA has been hitting 3 of 5. The rebounds, been there in 3 of 5. The points, been there in 3 of 5. The assist, been there. Oof! Okay, do we have a Jakob Poeltl assist line possible, maybe? No. We have points plus assists, though. So what do we want to do with this, guys? Taking Jakob Poeltl. He said, this just kills me, man. Taking a full game. Let's look at his fantasy scores. All right. So, Jakob Poeltl. Wow. So, I don't know what happened in this most recent game here. 17 fantasy points. Followed up by games of 58.2 and 37.7, and then dropping back down to 16.6 and 21.7 and back up to 31. So I'm not too sure what to do with this roller coaster ride. If it's safe to take him, or if it's probably best to just lay off of Jakob Poeltl. He has looked really good since he's been with the Raptors, yes. But, again, let's dig into the spot. Oh, shit. Just clicked off of it. That's not what I meant to do. Let's look at the spot again. So, Jakob Poeltl, centers versus Washington. We established the rebounds were there. 19.59. That's where I'd have to be aiming, I think. His first half was much better until he took off fantasy score and bump period. I agree. So, at this point, he is starting tonight. Yes, he's in the starting 5 tonight. Russ fantasy. Let's move on from Jakob Poeltl, because his game log is a little bit like a roller coaster. Yeah, I know the Spurs felt like a jail sentence for real. He's back home. Oh, man. Well, if we dig into the other half of this game, let's look at some Bradley Beal stuff. I mean, Jakob Poeltl, we don't have an assist line on him. We have a points plus assist line. That does no good for me. Rebounds plus assists, no good. PRA, no good. Blocks, not been there on the road. Turnovers have not been there. Steals, blocks have been there. So the rebounds or the fantasy score would probably be the way I'd be leaning in that direction at Jakob Poeltl. But let's look at Bradley Beal and his game log versus Toronto. So Bradley Beal last night, he went off. Beal's assist. All right, so 8, 7, 7, 4, 5, 5, 3, 6, 11, and 15. Not too shabby. What is the line set at? It's Bradley Beal playing at home. Let's look at the last. This is the last 10. Why is it only showing me 5 in the last 10? I'm confused. Okay, so Bradley Beal's assists are a little scary at home. It is really up and down. It's all over the place. Poeltl's minutes have been weird since the Raptors. Let's look at that too. Just the general game log for Jakob Poeltl. So minutes 22, 41, 25, 26, 21, 26, 15. It's literally a roller coaster. You know, I don't understand why you would be playing somebody so inconsistently. So Jakob Poeltl lately, so what has he been doing? 26, 27, 27, 30, 37, 25, 17, 28, 30. So he's in that 26 to 30 minute mark. So if we look back on Jakob Poeltl, away, and we jack his minutes up to 27-ish. All right, now we're talking. So this assist line that we cannot get is insane. I want something with the assist. The rebounds also look good. What does the RA look like? All right. Juice is not in the correct direction here. His free throws. Bradley Beal free throws. I'm still stuck on Jakob Poeltl and what I want to do with him because I think he's probably a staple in tonight's slate, but let's look at what the other centers have done. No available data. That's great. I love that. No available data when I need it. Okay. Well, the RA, do we have an RA line on Prize Picks? Subway Trading View, any good trade? Yeah, man, we can talk crypto and charts on a different stream. Yes, I love that. That is definitely like where the roots come from is crypto trading, and numbers have driven me into this kind of stuff. But how many points a minute does Jakob Poeltl get? Fantasy points? Let's find out. Jakob Poeltl. Fantasy points per minute. Well, hello, whatever that was, thank you. Jakob Poeltl. 7. Dude's a big man. We breaking the bank today, baby. I don't know why I can't pull anything up on fantasy points per minute, but if we look, okay, so if we dig into, he was at a 30.8 projection for fantasy points, and he's projected by Prop.Cash at, let's look at the minutes for Jakob Poeltl. All right, so Jakob Poeltl, 22.96 minutes tonight, guys. And he's projected for 30 fantasy points. So that would put him at literally about 1.3 fantasy points per minute, if my math is correct. So, let me see. 1.3 times 22. I don't know why they're only projecting for 22 minutes, as we've seen that he's been playing 27 to 30 lately. Let's see. So 23 minutes, basically. 30 fantasy points. 23 minutes. 1.3. Okay, so yeah. 1.3. Minutes are low. You're seeing 24 to 27. All right, so I'm showing 23 minutes. But based off the game logs, recently, 26, 27, 27, 30, 37 versus Orlando, 25 and 17 is his first game with Toronto. So minutes have been on the upswing for the most part, and then he's kind of flatlined around 26 to 27 minutes. I don't know why they're projecting him only 22 tonight in a game with a 2-point spread or 5-point spread. So there's not much blowout risk here. Let's see what they've got for Jakob Poeltl's PRA. Ooh, Devin Vassell popping hard. Okay, Jakob Poeltl. Fantasy points. This is PRA to the over. Projected at 25.29 fantasy, or 25.29 PRA. And then you have that block steal upside that we talked about, which was about 2 to 3 block steals per game on average on the road, which is 9 fantasy points. So we got 25 PRA, which is about 28 fantasy points. Adds 9 more for the block steals. That's 37. Take away a couple turnovers, so he should be like mid-30s. So projected, he gets so many more minutes in the first half. Well, we should be definitely leaning towards the first half line then. Let's look at the first half minutes. (17, 15, 15, 16, 17, 16). First game with him, 10. So he's been averaging about 16 minutes per game since he's been with Toronto in the first half. I don't know if this will work for second half. You're right. So check this out, though. Second half minutes. Only game where he saw upwards of 15 was against the Orlando game, and he went off in Orlando. Go to the Clippers, tons of great value. Not trusting him, not gonna lie. Got sorry. All right, so I mean, I really want to jump on something with Jakob Poeltl. I just don't know what it is. And if his first half, the minutes are there, okay, that's fair. He's a lean. He is a lean. Fantasy points, PRA. Well, he hits fantasy in first. Okay, let's look at that. The hit rates for Jakob Poeltl. First half. What are you doing, Props.cash? What is this, man? Like, really? What is going on? Alright, you know what, Jakob Poeltl, you're starting to piss me off. Props.cash is pissing me off. Slide over. Let's move into the Clippers game where there apparently is value. I feel like PrizePicks takes away the... I agree. His lines are high. His lines are definitely high. But he is certainly a lean at this point as far as rebounds, first half PRA, fantasy score, full game fantasy score. PrizePicks bumps first half value. Yeah, of course they did. Bradley Beal free throws. Strandmore. Okay, let's take a look at Bradley Beal's free throws. 4, 5, 7, 8, 5, 7. Ooh, that's appealing. What's his line set at? Let me find out. It's like 3 or something. 3.5. Give it to me. Give it to me, Prize Picks. Bradley Beal, 3.5. Oh, doggy. 3. All right. It's Bradley Beal, free throws. Free throws are very random. I don't like taking free throw props. But, digging into this game log, Bradley Beal versus Toronto has gone over this 3 free throws in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, push, 7, 8, push, 9, before a miss. 9 and 2 pushes before a miss. Bradley Beal free throws. That looks really solid. Really solid. Definitely like that look. So, let's throw him down. Bradley Beal over 3 free throws. Let's add him to the card. Yeah, in this last 5, man. Let's look at his last game log. Or his last 10 game log, whatever. Just in general, instead of versus Toronto. Bradley Beal free throws. 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2. Lots of 2s, man. He's only been getting to the line 1 time per game. Isn't that really hard to believe, man? Is Toronto a foul-heavy team? That I don't know. Let's see it. NBA team fouls per game by position. Sure. Thank you, team rankings. All right. So let's look at what Toronto is giving up. All right. So NBA personal fouls per game. And Toronto is playing on the road. So we're going to look at the road stats. Where are they at? Middle of the pack. 20.1 personal fouls per game committed. Bradley Beal should be seeing a lot of attack on the rim tonight, and I do see that they're committing 20 fouls per game. I don't know if it's is it by position there? It's not by position. I wish I could get something by position. I'm just curious how the shooting guards play out here, but okay, let's see. Drawing the most fouls. Where's Washington at? Wizards, are you on here? The Wiz aren't on here at all. So they're at the bottom of the bottom of the barrel, dude. Okay, so personal fouls drawn. Out of all the teams, they have the second least personal fouls drawn. But Bradley Beal himself has definitely got upside, as we can see in the overall game log. 3 is the push, but then versus Toronto, he's cleared this in, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the push. So, despite drawing the second least amount of personal fouls in the league, Bradley Beal obviously has found a way to draw fouls against Toronto, and I don't know who he'll be lined up with today. If we do take a look at Bradley Beal, OG Anunoby. So someone said something about that matchup earlier. I think it's Pusher Cash. I agree. So let's throw him on as play number 1. Bradley Beal's free throws to the over. We're going to get ready to Acapulco for right now. I do like that over. I think worst case scenario is a push. All right. So not much deduced out of this game. And it's a free throw prop is relatively sketchy. Pool free throws. Okay. Let's skip into that game. Because I do want to look at the Clippers side of that because of the pace when we were looking at earlier. So the Golden State Warriors, number 1 in pace in the league, and then the Clips are number 20 in pace. So the Clippers have major upside, where Pool, where it's going to be on the slowdown side of things, they're going to have the downside matchup with the expected possessions per game. But let's look at the game log for Jordan Poole. It's going to be a weird slate tonight if we're playing free throw props like this. First, the Clippers. Not quite as impressive as Beal's is, but plus Jordan Poole has been somebody who is just on my absolute shit list lately. Poole. Where is he set? 5? Yeah. What made you think? You gotta understand those other games. What makes you lean towards his free throws? I got him at 4. You got him at 4 free throws. Ooh, that's a steal. Huh. What site was that on? Underdog? Yeah, figures. Of course, Prize Picks jacking the fucking all the lines. All right, let's look at the Pool PA someone brought up. Points plus assists, Jordan Poole. Let's see what the line is set at tonight. Points plus assists, Jordan Poole. And they're playing at home. Actually, Poole is better on the road. Isn't he? Yeah, a little bit. Not much. He's just shit altogether. So this is not very appealing to me. Check out Klay Thompson, puree without Steph Curry. Oh, that's right. We got to take Steph off the court. So, okay. Jordan Poole's PA without Steph Curry. Let's look at the first half. Let's look at the PRA and the points for the first half looks and see if there's anything worthwhile. Ooh, this might be nice. So if the line is at 15.5 first half, Jordan Poole PA. $15.5. Cleared in 4 of the last 5. Okay. I don't mind that look so far. 4 of the last 5 he's hit. And then he has hit in 7 of the last 10. 3 games he missed. None of these games were versus the Clippers. So that's a good thing. And then his 15.5 is his first half. So let's look at his first half game log. And then we'll look at Klay Thompson. So Jordan Poole's first half PRA. 15. Roller coaster, dude. 9. 17. 7. 3. He missed first Clips a few games by a hook PRA. Alright. I don't know about Jordan Poole, man. He scares the shit out of me. He is a roller coaster. Let's look at Klay Thompson, who sold super hard on me the other day. But we're going to look back at Klay. He said first half PRA. Klay's never played LAC without Curry. Interesting. Okay. Well. So Klay's first half PRA with no Curry on the court. Looks really strong at home. Let's look at Klay Thompson. First half game log. What is with these guys? Okay, so let's check these splits out, right? On the road, gives us 6 PRA. At home, gives us 15 points, 0-0. At home again, gives us 9-4-0. That's 13. On the road, 7-1-2 on the road. Oh, at home, 4-1-0. There's just no consistency, man. There's no consistency in either one of these guys. Is Andrew Wiggins playing tonight? Can we take him off the court as well? Get the hell out of here. Wiggins is also out. Okay. Doesn't do a ton as it does, man. I never bet on them more. I agree, UV. They are very, very, very inconsistent. Even at home. I mean, I would lean towards Klay Thompson playing at home, but he just showed me the other day he's incapable of even putting up a solid game. He had 31, 31, 31 in the last 3 games that he had played. I think it was versus Portland. And then going to full game. Oh, whoa! Klay Thompson, but look at the juice. Why is he juiced under? That makes no sense, guys. Why is he juiced the under? He's got a 100% hit rate right now. Let's look at Klay Thompson, 31.5. Klay's on the fade list. Yeah, he's kind of on my fade list as well. But let's look at this defense versus position. Shooting guards versus the Clippers. PRA. LAC. Where you at? You didn't catch my eye. What color are you? I didn't see him again. LAC. Okay. 24.86 points per game, 4.53 rebounds, 5.46 assists. So that is a total of 29.35 PRA per game to the shooting guard. Really, the points are the only thing that sticks out, but that's really the only thing I'd want to play Klay for anyways, generally, is the points. But look at this. The shooting guard versus the Warriors have quite the spot for points. So who is the Clippers shooting guard? Is that Paul George? Norman Powell? Paul George. Eek. All right, let's look at Paul George since he's got quite the spot here. Done some work on these boys. 20, 30, 29, 17, 25, 21, 15, 29, 25, 27, 20. They don't run screen. I agree. They don't run enough screens for Klay. I don't know why. It is kind of an every man for himself take on the Golden State Warriors, and there's not much like team ball going on there, but that's what makes them special for the most part, and why their superstars kind of stand out the way they do, because it is kind of that every man for themselves mentality. Paul George, though. One second. Powell, they good against them in February. I want to see where Paul George. This is still really intriguing. The full game PRA on Klay being 100% with no Curry. I want to look at what they have him at on Pinnacle. That's what I got rid of, was Pinnacle. Let me get that back up. Klay Thompson. Jordan Poole. Mega juice, dude. Mega juice on those points. We're going to have to look at him again. The assist, also mega juice. That's why someone brought up Jordan Poole's PA. We'll look at that again. Klay Thompson. Not nearly as juiced as Poole is. Just taking Klay 10 of 11. You know, it's probably, this has been my issue lately, is the overthinking of every single play, because I've been done so dirty by everybody that I'm like digging into every little hole and crevice and being like, no, that ain't gonna fly, that ain't gonna fly, that ain't gonna fly. And then I wind up with no picks because nobody is consistent. Nobody is like got a hole you can't poke in them. But with this kind of juice on Jordan Poole, let's take a look back at him again. This is, man, so intriguing. So intriguing. What do his points look like? Man, oh man. The points have been there too. And the points they've been given up. Oh no, sorry about that, guys. It was not. It was Golden State shooting guards giving up to the shooting guard. So I want to look at George again. And I apologize for being extremely scatterbrained. Lots of just other shit going on that throwing me off. Let's look at what the other guards have done in this position. So Dame Lillard, 37.5 line as far as the points. Missed the 25. Matisse Thybulle, easy over. Shaden Sharp to over. Mike Conley was juiced to the under. He did go under. Another Jordan McLaughlin, also juiced to the under. He did go under. Nikhil Alexander-Walker over. Anthony Edwards, big time under. What does Klay's first half look like? Not as impressive as the full game. So here's Klay Thompson's first half log for points. In his first half PRA line. But then when we go to the full game, we got to take Curry off the court again. Oops. So that's what Klay's PRA looks like in the first half without Curry. When we look at the full game, though, now he's popping one red. If he hits and whatever, but he's... Okay, you know what? Maybe that's the right move. Just fade, and if he hits it, it's whatever. It's just... We only need 4 plays. Bradley Beal's free throws ain't going anywhere. That's one we got looked in. He took out Dante. No, I fixed it. I took out Steph. That's why one's red now. No, that's Steph Curry. DiVincenzo makes a lot of red. Steph Curry makes 1 red. I don't know what happened before, why it was showing all green. But I played a pool line earlier and I feel dirty. Sure. I would too, man. I would too. Let's look at Kawhi Leonard, as he has been the one holding the Clippers down lately. Where is his juice at on points? So juice to the over on points, juice to the over on rebounds, juice to the over on assists, juice to the... See, what kind of math is that? Minus 161 rebounds, minus 126 points, minus 148 for the assist, and then a minus 107 PRA. All right, let's look at Kawhi Leonard in this spot. See, I haven't submitted anything yet today, thank God. Ooh, okay. So this is a little intriguing. Kawhi Leonard, points versus the Golden State Warriors. 33, 28, 24, 21, 23, 36, 21, 37. Okay, all these games as a Clipper, he has not gone under 21 yet. What is the line set at? Probably 24.5, 25.5. 25.5. So Kawhi Leonard has gone over in 1, 2, 3 of the last 5, 5 of the last 7, 7 of the last 9. Clay PRA bump, really? Cute. Glad we didn't jump on that one. Yeah, Porzingis first half bumped. Let's jump into a game we haven't looked at because see, I would have smashed Kawhi at 24.5 too. I didn't get to see any of these lines before coming on, so I don't know what they started at. Let's see if any of these other lines are intriguing. The rebounds, the assists, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That's consistency. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 9. What is his assist set at? Four. Well, Kawhi Leonard assist 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 9. Kawhi Leonard assist playing on the road. 2 of the last 3, 3 of the last 6, 6 of the last 10, averaging 4 over the last 5, 4.2 over the last 10, 4.2 over the season. Big juice on the over. Any love for that? Any love for Kawhi Leonard's assist? That is a little bit intriguing to me. Paul George, PA. Dude, Paul George is such a scary click, man, but he does have a good spot today. So when you go back into the shooting guard versus the Warriors, the points, 6th best in the league. The assists are top 10 or so, top 12. Let's pull Paul George back up. Come on. First Golden State Warriors. All right. So what's the line set at? I'm pissing off. I would love Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi, they don't have anything on Thrive for him. So right now, all run is Bradley Beal's free throws to the over. Kawhi assists are at 5. Rebounds? No, we're not. What you mean? Kawhi Leonard assists are at 4. So if you're seeing 5 Plague Runner, what side are you seeing 5 at? Kawhi RA. Fuck. Shit's annoying. 4 and 5. Okay, right on. So do we have love for that? I guess it's kind of similar to the Beal free throws, where I think it's a push worst case scenario. Let's see where props.cash has Kawhi projected for his assist today. So they do have him projected at 3.82. He has hit in 100% of games versus the Warriors. He's on a 1-game streak. 80% of the last 5, 80% over the last 10, 70% over the last 20, and 65% on the season. That is a little intriguing. Kawhi turnovers. .5. He is juiced to the under. He has gone under in 4 games straight. Is that correct? He's gone under in 4 games straight. Line versus projection. turnovers. Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, projected for 1.62 turnovers. So there's not a big enough gap there for me to be willing to take that. Check Kawhi rebounds, sure. So Paul George rebounds is up top there. Jakob Poeltl rebounds, like we talked about, is also up top there. Stuck in traffic. Yeah, stressful is right, bro. This last couple days has just been such a shit show in my life. I can't even like focus for 30 seconds on this stream with all the shit going on, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna push through nonetheless. So if we go to Kawhi Leonard rebounds, playing away 2 out of the last 4, 3 out of the last 5, 6 out of the last 10, minus 165 to the over. Line at 5.5 is actually bumped to 6 though, right? It is bumped to 6. So, per usual, they have stolen the value from Leonard. If we look at the RA that somebody brought up, curious. That looks pretty good. 9.5. Do they have them at 10 on Prize Picks? Of course they do. Dude, Prize Picks sucks, man. Really, they suck. So let's bump this up to 10. Doesn't change much. Gives us a push instead of a hit. Still 6 out of 9. Do we have a preference to the rebounds assist over the rebounds or the assist? I prefer the assist given the game log. The rebounds have been that 7, 9, 3, 4, 4. This stretch right here, 3, 4, 4, makes me nervous. You know, because he's doing a lot of scoring. He's doing a lot of assists. Salary, that's what I'm saying, bro. I like the assist of anything, I think. Assist gives in there, yes, there's 100%. There is great push potential, just like there is with the Beal free throws. The PA, let's take a look. Pretty good looking stuff there, right? All right, so let's look at the matchup again. Kawhi Leonard, small forward, yes. Small forward versus the Golden State Warriors. Points. Matchup is ass, dude. Points and assists. Bottom of the barrel. Dude, I'm so ready for MLB. I cannot even stress enough how sick I am of the NBA. So sick of these dudes and all the bullshit sells. It's just unreal. The MLB is so solid. Pitching props is so much fun. Russell Westbrook. All right. So Kawhi, I think if we're going to land on anything, I think the assist probably makes the most sense. Against the Warriors, I do see him probably getting a lot of double team action. And if we feel strongly about Paul George being able to hoop today, given his 20, 30, 29, 17, 25, 21, 15, 29, 25, 27, 20 points, Pascal assist, Westbrook rebounds assist. All right, let's jump back into the first game we're looking at. Let's look at the Pascal Siakam assist. So far, there's nothing that I absolutely love yet, unfortunately. So Pascal on the road, assist. Not the worst. Is the line at 5 on Prize Picks? Let me guess. They bumped it to 5. Couldn't just leave it at 4.5. Of course it's at 5. So, are we all talking about Russell Westbrook's fantasy score being nice? Is that what we're talking about? Let's see what we got. Kawhi and George, Mr. Exactly. It's very, very hard. I'm not sure if it's been at 5 because I didn't get to even look at any of the props before coming on today. And it is kind of a shot in the dark whether it's Paul George or it's Kawhi Leonard. Rebounds and assists less for Van Vliet. I'm scared to play. What are we pausing for? Rebound. I'm scared of taking unders, but I will look at that for you. But let's look at Russell Westbrook's fantasy points, as that seems to be something people are interested. 34.7. Where's Westbrook at? 34.5. It's pretty close. Has one over and 4 of the last 5. Let's see where Russell Westbrook's PRA projects. Embiid playing against Dallas. We'll look at that. Dallas is a really down-paced matchup. I hate taking anybody against Dallas except for Dallas players because they're going to be in the up-pace spot. But yes, they do suck at center. They don't have a center. Russ Westbrook's PRA does not look very attractive. Blocks, steals, not there either. Turnovers are probably, I'm not that interested. Westbrook's rebounds plus assist. Yeah, that's normally what I would play on a Russell Westbrook prop is rebounds plus assist. So playing away today versus Golden State last game, 14. Big match. And here I'm taking Embiid, anything in a heartbeat. All right, if that's the case, what are we doing playing around with these idiots? Joel Embiid game log versus Dallas. Woo! Cooking. 32, 27, 36, 23. The only problem with Joel Embiid is probably set at 31 and a half? $32 and a half. Killing me, Smalls. That's a big number. Dwight freaking Powell, though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't have a center, guys. So, jump back into the history here. 32, hook short, 27 miss, 36 over, 23 under, 33 over, 25 under, 23 over. That's 5 unders. First half. Well, we can't get a first half points we can. I guess. So let's look at Embiid first half points. Philly playing on the Oh. Now we're talking. Okay. First half. There we go. All right. Joel Embiid, first half points. 21, 18, 23, 16 with the hook, 20 to the over. 4 out of 5 to the over. That looks pretty damn nice. First half Joel Embiid. Let's see where the juice is at on his line. And let's see what they have projected for Embiid's full games. So let's look at the line to projection for Joel Embiid. No? Nothing? Turnovers occasional follow. PRA, maybe. Westbrook assist. We'll get back into Westbrook. I do like this look, though, on Joel. Man, dude, Devin Vassell popping on everything. That makes me nervous. All right. Well, the first initial look that we looked at and that I felt strong on was the Jakob Poeltl rebounds back on him. And he popped up top the list at 1.3 over his projection at almost 10 tonight. Freddie Van Vliet, first half, we're going to look at his points, I take it. Fred VanVleet. First half. Game log versus Washington. Sure. I'm confused. What are we seeing here? I mean, we have a 7.16 PRA followed by a 2.6 PRA. Embiid first half is usually great. Embiid first half does look really, really good. 4 out of the last 5. That's probably some of the stronger stats we've seen. Let's go look at Joel, and he's seen 17 minutes or more in every game but the game in 2017. So let's go back to Embiid. First half points. Let's scroll his minutes up to 17 and see if that takes the one miss out. It does. All right. So Joel Embiid is 100% over his first half points when playing 17 minutes or more. In this matchup, he has not played under 17 minutes in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Embiid first half, let's look at his PRA too, but I think the points is probably, that's rebounds. Shit, no, that's points. I'm tripping. Why does it say it's rebounds? Let's look at the PRA. So there's 2 misses in the PRA. If we look at Joel's PRA, what's it set at? .23.5. Hit. So he's 5 for 5 on PRA, 4 out of 5 on points first half, but he is 10 out of 10 green on the points, and he is 8 out of 10 on the PRA. So first half Embiid, PRA or points, I think is a fine look. Let's take a look at the matchup. Center versus Dallas. You kidding me, guys? All right. First half points, guys. Joel Embiid. That's where we're going to be sticking, I think. Second best matchup in the NBA. 28.05 points per allowed per game. You've got a freak like Joel who has a 4 out of 5 hit rate against Dallas, who has a 10 out of 10 hit rate in first half points over the last 10 on the road. So let's go ahead and stick Joel first half points into a lineup here. So we got Bradley Beal over 3 free throw. Oh, who did I just delete? Kawhi Leonard over 4 assists. That's 3. On to the next. VanVleet. I don't like VanVleet either. I'd go first half. Maxey will come out the bench, take over a game. So first half for Embiid, he'll get 10 minutes by himself to start the game. I agree. I think the look on Embiid's first half points is probably the way to go. Favorite 2. Freddie is a much better home player too, and we can verify that. So let's look at Fred VanVleet, who is on the road today. So his road stats as far as points, full game, not terrible. I think he looks better on the road. Yeah, he does look better on the road than he does at home. So Fred's points today isn't the ugliest look. No, Looney. Let's look at Looney. Favorite 2 right now is probably the Beal free throws and Joel Embiid first half points. I'm curious if you want to let's take a look at. I'm curious what everybody else is on today. Is there anybody else on these same plays?
Player props here on 16 of his last 25 games. He has hit the over on it. I'm gonna go with Kyrie Irving over 34.
Kyrie Irving PRA.
8 minutes. This should be a great matchup. Spread is 4-point spread. Dallas is going to be home favorites here. Also,
all right, let's look at Kyrie Irving. His PRA. Looney seems like a good look. Nobody else rebound. Looney is, and that guy doesn't even have to jump. Tough picks is, I can't hate there. You know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible content there. Definitely outdoes a lot of the rest. Denver at Memphis tomorrow. So, what's going on, Scott? Denver at Memphis tomorrow. John Morant doesn't look good tomorrow, I'll tell you that much. Unless you want a gun in your face. Then he looks good. Who are we talking about? Kyrie? Yeah, he has been a little passive. So, let's take a look, though. Kyrie Irving. We're going to keep the Embiid stuff up. Kyrie Irving. Game log. And like I said, I'd prefer to play Dallas players in a Dallas game because they're going to be the pace-up spot. You've got Philly being a slower matchup too, 26th, but Dallas is even worse. So this is going to be one of the most down-paced matchups in the day today. Makes sense with a 228 total. Check Van Vliet assist over 6.5. He can quickly enlarge. Luka still dominates the ball. Zach Collins first half fantasy. 2-man with John. Automatic refund, indeed. All right, you can't go wrong playing the John Morant prop. Definitely going to get refunded at worst. So, Kyrie Irving, though, I want to see what's going on with him, and I also want to take a look at Luka Doncic. He also mentions Kyrie needing to step up being passive, but hopefully Kid rallies them to being more aggressive. They just got knocked down to plans. That's another thing we need to factor in, guys. Who is like making an actual run for the playoffs and who is not so much relevant anymore? Which of these teams have playoff hopes? I'm not too sure, but there's only 19 games left. But let's pull up the Kyrie Irving stats, as I know that Dallas is in the hunt. Cash Keg, yeah, right. For Pirtle, I like the rebounds for Jakob Pirtle personally. Prostock seconds that. The matchup thirds that. Kyrie Irving game log versus Philadelphia. Oh, buddy. So Kyrie's been dropping buckets on these boys. 30, 23, 22, 37, 14. All with Brooklyn. Hits like that, people there should be at least 68 likes. That's what I'm saying, man. It is what it is. We're never gonna. I get the likes, you know. I'm never gonna get the likes it deserves, but it's all right. Spurs the only team that have no chance on the playoffs. Thank you. So, what keeps us interested in Spurs players tonight, if anything, then? If we don't love the fact that they are out of the playoff hunt, don't sleep on Spurs. Exactly. You know, there's still got to be a case made for those, either the rookies or the bench guys who have something to play for and prove still from San Antonio. Let's look what the Irving prop is set at today for points. Spurs plays are tough. Exactly. The pops rotations are really crazy, and Devin Vassell slots back in today, which is going to make things really screwy to begin with. Exactly. Keldon Johnson, maybe, but without Devin Vassell. Malachi Branham. You know, not somebody I'm willing to click. Kyrie's points set at 23.5. Playing at home. I wish he was playing away today. Luka fantasy points or PRA. Luka Doncic. Let's take a look. Kelton has been rough. Yes. Spurs are tough to bet on. That's for sure. Yes. Luka got a bump. Kyrie is not. Pacers are 7 games behind. Okay. So they have some incentive to do something. We'll take a look at Halliburton. We'll take a look at Hield. We've got another hour or so. So let's look at the Luka Doncic props. Heavy juice here. So we got the point guard versus Philly. The spot isn't great for Luka. Let's look at the spot for the shooting guard for Kyrie. It's better. Still not great. Small forward. No. Small forward, rebounds, and assist. Is Halliburton's not on the board? Haven't touched the Pacers. Let's take a look. He was day-to-day. I don't know if anything has changed on that. Questionable still. Halliburton was limited practice still yesterday. So there's nothing on today. See, that's what I'm saying. I usually jump on Brandon too. Luka getting over his 30 for sure. All right, let's look at the Luka Doncic stuff versus Philly. Man, can we get some consistency, man? Out of anybody? First half, Luka. That might not be the worst look. What's his PRA set at for first half? Probably too high. Probably 25 or something like that. Played Pirtle when he was on the Spurs. Haven't bet on him since the trade. Man, Pirtle's been fire since the trade. Luka over 30. Some of the easiest money out there. You think so, Will? What makes you think that, though? I mean, if we're looking at Luka's points, playing at home, he has hit over 30 points in 1, 2. Well, the line's 31.5, so we'll look at the 32-point threshold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 10 games. You're a Mavs fan, it's just a gut thing. But he'll hit those 20 plus. Mavericks are in the playoff run too. Zach Collins been making me some money. Okay, let's take a look at Zach Collins. That's not a name I'm willing to click generally, but this is why we're on live streams, to take opinions but my own. What prop we like for Zach Collins, kids? And Luka first half PRA, we'll dig back into that. The Mavs have looked like shit, yes. Fantasy score or first half PRA? Fantasy score first half or full game? Luka 30.5 early today, so lock that in early. Yeah, I got faith in Luka too. I mean, if you're going to put your faith in somebody, it probably would be Luka, but this is not very reassuring. 17, 33, 32. 2 of the last 3 over, and all the rest unders. Note that Luka was bumped from... So he's only at 24.5. That's low, even with the bump. Let's look at the first half game log again. Damn, I knew that shit was gonna go out. Alright. So 18 PRA, 27 PRA, 24 PRA. Yeah, I don't think I can click that. I don't think I can click that today. Zach Collins fantasy score. All right, let's look at Zach Collins game log. Fantasy score. What is his fantasy score set at today? Embiid projected for 35. Well, I like Embiid's first half for sure. That looks the strongest as far as the points go. But I could definitely see him going full game over, and I think that game remains close. 4 point spread. Total's relatively low, and it's a really slow-paced game. It's the only concern I have, but Embiid should be able to get his against Dwight Powell. Huh. Zach Collins. Really, man. Okay. First half. Where's Indy? Got one. Nope. It's 5 games. I don't know why they got them all bunched in there like that. I don't like that. This is not very helpful. Let's just look at full games fantasy scores. All right. Zach Collins versus Indy. 30.3, 20. Both with the Spurs. Most recent game was this year. 18 minutes. Damn, that was the first half look. 18 minutes all game. This man barely plays. Right? That's what I'm saying. Zach Collins, who? That shouldn't. I don't think that should make a difference, but we'll try it. First half fantasy score. Game log. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Flag Runner. So Zach Collins. First half fantasy scores. Most recently, 20.9 in 11 minutes, 6.5 and 6.5 in 9 minutes, 15.1. What is his first half fantasy score? 13.5 or so, probably. 15.5. What is his projection for today? 30.8. Right where it's supposed to be. Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday what? Drew Holiday ain't playing today. OG Drew. Why are we talking about Drew Holiday for, guys? We ain't got no Bucks game today. Am I missing something? Miles Turner. Dante DiVincenzo first half fantasy. Alright, that's getting screamed at me. I'm going to look at it. Again, not a name I normally click, but this is the point of the live streams. Okay, for sure. That makes sense. Yeah, Drew Holiday has been a very solid play, and I am a Bucks fan, being from Wisconsin. Hello, Dante. Playing at home tonight. First half looks insane for points. First half PRA looks just as good. Full game looks almost better. Points just as good. Let's look at the matchup. Obviously he's not starting. Spread makes sense for the Pacers. 5. Yes, because of the questionability on Halliburton as well as Devin Vassell being back. I think so. He is starting with no Curry. Gary Trent, Miles Turner. Okay, let's look at Dante DiVincenzo. Stay on track, right? He is starting at small forward. Going to be matched up with the Claw. Let's look at small forward versus the Clips. It's fine. Fine matchup. Dante, first half. Yeah, exactly. Kawhi's guarding him. That is a little scary. If they do line up like they're supposed to. Zach Collins' first half, though. Let's look at the game log in general instead of the fantasy score. That's not for me. One game he's gone over. All the rest are crap. Kawhi guarding him. So, okay. Off Zach Collins, Dante DiVincenzo. Again, where's the consistency, man? Took Kawhi's blocks. I mean, this is definitely a little appetizing here. Where's the juice at on Dante? That PRA got mega juice. Minus 151 to the over on DiVincenzo. Why? Really, yeah, we need one more play. I mean, I feel pretty good about these first three. OG fantasy score. $25 point. That's really low projection. This game by game. Exactly. We are all over the place because of not going through game at a time. Look at the logs on who. If you watch Golden State Warriors, minutes in play have increased extremely. Zach Collins blocks. I mean, we can be all over the place as long as we find one more in the next 30 minutes or so. Okay, that is not intriguing for Zach Collins. I can't play that in all good faith. 2 out of 10. Block steals on OG. Toronto playing on the road. That might have a little bit of potential, I guess. OG Solanobi. Dante's threes. Okay, let's look at that. That's intriguing to me. 2-1-0-0-0-1-0-0-0-0-0. Nope. Not for me. Oh, that's first half. Sorry. Let's look at the full game. 2-2-1-2-1-1-1. What's he set at? 1.5? $2.5. Hell no. I can't take Devin Vassell today. First game back, I don't think. Who in the Mavs do you... Oh, yeah, he should have gotten sent to the Mavs. You're right, yeah. Guys, we need one more play. What have we not looked at all yet? I like the Jakob rebounds a lot at 8.5. He's projected for almost 10 on props.cash. 0.5. Collins steals. I don't look. The Westbrook RA was not appetizing. Harden. Okay, let's look at James. James Harden game first downs. cooking, baby. PA. Cooking. Assist cooking. This was an overtime game? No. 42 minutes in regular minutes. Wow. 42 here as well with Brooklyn? No? Wow. What is Harden getting all these minutes for? Harden game logs in general. 37, 30. I mean, he's been up there. He's been playing 37 plus minutes a night. So let's dig into Harden a little deeper. We skipped Pascal's assists. We will definitely look at those. Only Embiid, Harden, Maxey shoot. True. So I want to look at the James Harden points plus assist. They are playing. Oh wait, see that's not what I want to see, man. That's not at all what I want to see. Points have been a little better. The assist off a cliff, man. Pascal on the okay, let's look at Siakam again. Harden, good at fantasy score. Let's see what the projection on the Harden fantasy score is. 47.3. Okay, Harden's got a nice projected over. All right, got love for Jakob Poeltl rebounds. I love to see that. I'm not the only one. Okay, so let's throw that on as a look. I definitely do like that. The matchup is there. Everything that we're looking for is there. Let's go back to his game log. Jakob Poeltl. Assist, hit, and Turner's. We'll look at Turner. I don't think Halliburton's doubtful, man. I think Halliburton's more along the lines of questionable. Just look at every game log for Wizards. Every center got an over 9. Really? Let's look at that. Jakob Poeltl rebounds. They don't look great on the road, but okay. Centers. Okay, so here's what I've got pulled up. Clint Capella, 9.5 line, hit 15. Nikola Vucevic, 12.5, hit 13 at plus money. Drummond, sold by a half. Julius Randle, that was the game where he scored like 50,000 points and had no rebounds. Everybody was on his rebounds. Joker, dude. Mitchell Robinson over. Rudy Gobert even put the word on him. Drummond and Randle don't count. I agree. Drummond definitely doesn't count. Randle's game was very just screwy that day. So the hit rate is decent there, but the hit rate for Poeltl's Randle looked away. He did. All right, stop looking at mediocre players. Oh, we looked at Kyrie. We can look at his assist again. It's nothing that popped out to me at the first look, but we'll look again. Kyrie Irving assist, playing at home. Okay, that does not look bad. Is he at 5.5 actually, or is he bumped to 6 on Prize Picks? Five and a half. Ooh. Okay, so how do we feel about the Irving assist at 5.5? Let's look at his game log again. Ten, 2, 5, 9. Roller coaster, man. Rebounds at 4.5. Well, that's why, because he hasn't gone over in the last 1, 2, 3, 4 games. He hasn't gone over one time. Don't know how I feel about that. Let's look at the Irving rebounds as recently. Looks great. Let's look at the RA. Juice isn't there. Kyrie assist plays well into having being passive lately, but it's been spotty. I agree. Let's see where they have Kyrie projected today on his assist. And then we'll look at Siakam again. Kyrie Irving is projected at 6.37 assists. Let's look at the spot for the shooting guard assist versus Philadelphia. Over the last 7 games. The spot is nothing to write home about. No, dead last in the league. Absolutely not. I don't know if I can take that given the matchup. Pascal assist on the road. Okay, he is also projected over today. Got big time juice. Let's take a look at Siakam. Assist on the road. Please light up. Alright, it's not terrible. Is he at 4.5 still? I'd be hesitant to take him at 5. He is at 5. I agree. I think his push potential, but we have 3 lineups. I don't expect double teams from Philly, so Kyrie will have space to do whatever. Exactly. That's the problem. His crazy ass head. What is he going to do today is the real question. Kyrie Irving. I don't know. I really don't know. I like that he's not bumped up to 6 yet, and I do like the recency here. It's just the game log that's a little concerning with the miss at 2 here and the miss with 4 here. It's not terrible, though. The push potential at 5, it's 5.5 or 4.5. 5.5. Kyrie, Luka, and Christian Wood's been getting all the rebounds. Let's look at Christian Woods. Why am I getting no lines on Christian Woods? What's going on with him today? Oh, what the hell? That's Justin Holiday. I was going to say, that's why we're talking about Drew Holiday. So, Christian Woods, why is he not on here as a starter? Anybody know why Christian Woods is not in the starting 5 for Dallas? Right. He hasn't started? Really? So they're putting Dwight Powell in the starting lineup over that. All right, we got to look at the Miles Turner thing. All right, everyone keeps talking about Miles Turner. We have not looked at him. He's a name I'm hesitant to click, and that's why I've not looked at him yet. Indy is playing on the road today. 5 out of the last 6. Oh, Miles Turner. 19, 18, 17, 10, 16. What's the line at? Probably 13.5 or so for him. Turner? 20? The hell? 20 points? Yeah, I think Embiid's gonna get there. He does draw a ton of fouls. He's gonna see the line probably 12 shots probably. You got it at 19 and I still think that's really high, man. That's really high for Miles Turner. Let's see if we sit out Tyrese Halliburton. If he does sit today, what this looks like. Nope. 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 That's crazy. Miles Turner 3-pointers probably look the best of everything. He has a pretty sweet matchup, it looks like, though. So let's look at this again. Centers versus the Spurs. It's not a great matchup. They're tricking us. Man. I need a fourth play, guys. Where do we look, though? Who have we not looked at that is a relevant player? I can't touch Melton. I can't touch Harris. Can't touch Tucker. Embiid is game time decision, but he's probable, right? Likely, yep. Okay, so I'm taking Embiid for sure. Exactly. It's because he's going to get 18, 19 points, something like that. Fantasy score for Turner. 41.9. Well then. That's up there. So they're expecting a big game from him. Oh, well, they've got the fantasy score right on the dot. I did look at Luka's first half. Nothing that was very enticing. Kuzma's under. Well, I'm not much of an under guy, but we'll look. Kuzma under what? Well, Turner doesn't look any better with Halliburton off the court. He almost looks worse with Halliburton off the court. Jordan Poole assists. Jordan Poole scares the hell out of me. I don't think I can take Jordan Poole. First half PRA for Kuz. Under. Beal points. I should have taken those yesterday and I flaked. Alright. Kyle Kuzma. On the under. Well, he has gone under heavily in 2 of the last 3. 2021, he did go over. Let's look where they have Kuzma projected tonight. Ooh, big time under projection. So Porzingis, Trey Jones assist. We can look at Trey Jones. This Kuzma under is a little bit interesting to me. Somebody who doesn't take unders, but this is almost a 10-point difference, guys, on Kuzma's under. Why is Kuzma slated to go under so far? What does Porzingis look like in this matchup? You got Kuzma's under too. Trey Jones, game log. First India. Got 30 minutes still. Roller coaster, dude. 4-12 steals are there. Porzingis first half at home. I'm interested in Kristaps. I'll look at that. That looks good. Where's the line set? 17. Well, 18, 15, 22, 17 for a push, 15. Porzingis assist at 2.5, 201,002. No interest. Dude, my head's been hurting for the last 2 weeks thinking on the NBA because I'm overthinking everything. And honestly, I can't find anything that looks insanely great today to begin with. I mean, what we have, I think... Let's look at some of these guys they have projected over. So they do have a lot of love for Jakob Poeltl. They do have love for Paul George again. It's first half you're looking at. Look at full game. On Porzingis. Oh, the assist. Still scary, man. 2-1, 2-1, 0-2-1. All unders. Eh. $38.5. If anything, I'd be looking at the under 2.5 on Porzingis. Full game Kuzma under. That does look like it makes sense according to props.cash. It does look like it makes sense according to the recent or the history. Let's look at the Kuzma PRA at home. Full game. He's been solid, man. If he's not gotten there, he's been right there. On right, man. It's a scary clip. Kuzma turnovers. Let's see where that projection list sits. Halftime on the under. For Porzingis. His PRA has been going under just because he's been scoring lately. Clay turnovers. That I'd be interested in. Hey now. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Hopefully there's something in these game logs that shows me that turnovers are going to be there. They're really not, man. Without Curry, too. Nothing changed there. Looks just about the same as with Steph. Actually looks better without or with Steph on the court. Kuzma game log turnovers. See, I'm a big guy for the game logs and the history having to be there for me to take these plays. Kyle Kuzma game log versus Toronto. Joel Embiid. First half points. It's probably my favorite look so far today. I like the Bradley Beal's free throws. Kuzma has the matchup, but I think the history's whack. Well, let's look at the turnovers. Oh, shit. 4-1, 4-8, 3-5, 6-3, 10. Well, that is support if I've ever seen it. And then we dig into prospect cash for Kuzma. Playing at home. Okay. This I might be able to get behind. That was field goals. Oh, yes, you're right. Turnovers have not been there. 0-0-5-1-3-1-3. Yeah, I definitely was reading the field goals made. Damn. I don't know. I can't take steal blocks for Kuzma. 2-1, 2-3, 2. Oh. Does he have a 0.5 Kyle Kuzma block steal line? Is that there? I'm sure it's not. Of course not. What does the Kuzma free throws look like? Pfft, crap. If he's projected for under, I'm assuming turnovers would have a role. Man. Let's do this right now before anything bumps. I'm going to send this 4-man through. I'm going to take the 3 plays and the Pirtle for the 4-man. They mix and match with 2-man. That's what I'm saying. There's not a lot that is popping. And that's, I guess, not too surprising on a 4-game slate. But these 4 plays have some merit to them for sure. So I'm going to send this. I would probably break this down into some 2-mans. I would probably take Pirtle off. I do think this is probably my favorite 2-man right here. George assist at 4. Went over against Warriors last 5, huh? Eight. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. Let's look at this and let's hope there's some support for the assist here on Paul George. Playing on the road today. Please just light up the board, man. One time for the one time. Man. There's nothing there. Oh, that's Kuzma. Sorry, guys. All right. Paul George really isn't there either, man. Yeah, I was on Kuz. You think I don't like to pull free throws. No, I'm scared to click Kuzma, I'm scared to click pool for anything, and free throws would probably be the most random prop of all of them too, which scares me. I want to find a Paul George look, because he is popping Draymond fantasy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Damn, Paul. Like, where you been, bro? The RA for Paul George juiced heavily over. Let's look at the RA. 10, 10, 17, 12, 11, 13. We might be on to something here, guys. Paul George. RA at 9. They bumped it to 10. Of course they did. All right, so this has some insane potential, I think, push potential at worst case. 10 push, 10 push, 17 hit, 12 hit, 11 hit, 13 hit, and that's the last 6 games. You got Kawhi over 9.5 rebounds and assists. Paul George definitely piques my fancy a little bit. Paul George turnovers are there too. Does he have a line on turnovers? Two and a half. 2, 8, 3, 1, 4, 2. Again, it's nothing that's crazy solid. Let's dig into Leonard again. Yeah. The last 2 are pretty reassuring here. Beal's 3s. I'd be interested in that, I guess. One, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. I don't see what's there for him. Plumlee. What's prop are we looking at for Plumlee here? Points don't look the worst. Rebounds look... Ooh. Mason Plumlee, big time underjuice, though he did have 13 against the Warriors last time. He's not going to be starting today with Zubac back. Game time decision. Questionable. Hey, okay. When Zubac is playing, Kawhi is usually at 7 on RA. PG, Kawhi turnovers. Kawhi Leonard turnovers. 1, 4, 2, 7. Pretty sure they were there for Paul George. 2, 8, 3, 1, 4. I'd be much more likely to take Paul George's turnovers. Okay, so that's something I can get behind. So playing away today, Paul George gone over his turnovers in 5 of the last 6, 7 of the last 9 games. If we look into the game log here, he has cleared its 1.5 line, you said? 2.5. Paul George, you got 1.5 or 2.5, my man? 2.5, that's a little high. But 2, 8, 3, 1, 4. Draymond's RA, Looney rebounds. We'll get to those two for sure. I did not look at either of those. This I don't hate. Kawhi's at 1.5. That's why I got him an underdog. Yeah, I need to stop screwing around on prize picks. Well, Kawhi's turnovers are set at 1.5 everywhere, it looks like. Yep, 1.5. You know he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. 1, 4, 2, 7. So he's gone over in 3 of the last 4. Don't hate that look. 3 of the last 4 against Golden State. Let's look at their turnovers. So we've got small forward turnovers against Golden State. Not a bad matchup. 2.16. And we need 2 today. Let's see where props.cash has them projected. Leonard, 1.6. Man, just not a lot that's popping. It's really just not a lot out there right now. It's frustrating. But Kawhi has gone over his turnovers in 4 straight. What about the Kawhi steals and blocks? I have interest in that. Okay, Kawhi steals and blocks. Heavy juice to the over. Projected to the over. Hitting 100% of the games. Let's look at the Kawhi Leonard block steals. 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4. Tell me it's at 1.5. One time for the one time, baby. Oh, they don't even have a prop for it. Psh, that's dirty, dude. That's dirty. How do they not have a Leonard block steal prop? I didn't look at Gary Trent. I have no problem looking at Gary Trent. I also want to look at Looney. I do kind of think Kawhi gets the 2 turnovers too, but I'm a numbers guy, and it's not fully supported. I don't know what we're looking at for Gary Trent playing away. But the points look good. Let's look at Gary Trent's game log. Got about 15-20 minutes. Gary Trent game log versus Washington. Can I get somebody with some consistency? Like, what the hell is this? 13-6, 15-6, 25. Whose points are too low? Scotty Barnes over 1.5 turnovers. Scotty 5-1-6. Okay. Let's look at the game log. Okay. I don't hate that. Don't hate that. Yeah, there's really not a lot to go on today, guys. It's just nothing that just like really is like, oh yeah, that's the play. Yep. It's not a lot out there. That doesn't look bad though, you know, over the last 5-2, over the last 10, 1.9, over the season, 2.3. Fred or Beal assist. People keep bringing up Freddie's assist. Pretty sure we looked at those already. No, he did crush him again yesterday. Big juice on the... Okay. Is he playing away? Okay, Fred VanVleet. We got to look at this. Please, man. Give me something that supports this. 12, 4, 6, 4, 5, 7, 8, 7. That's not the worst. Not the worst. I don't hate that by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see where they've got him projected today. $7.25. So that might not be terrible. Back Nick, what's up, man? Porzingis free throws, we can look at those. You got, okay, got locked in for Porzingis free throws. Eight 20565. Okay. Where's the set? Probably 3. Fucking 5.5? I mean, they've been there. Eight. Miss, 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 hit, miss, 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 miss. I looked at the Turner points. It's too high. 20 is too high. I would have liked it at like 14.5. 20 is way too high for my liking on Miles Turner, though. Oof. This is just a gross slate again, guys. Let's look at the Pascal Siakam assist one more time, because there was some juice on those. They've been there in 4 of the last 5. He's projected over on props.cash. If we can get like a 70, oh my god, like a 70+% hit rate on this, I would be interested. 4, 3, 7. No, they're not there, man. We did look at Kyrie's assist. They're fine at 5.5. They're fine. I don't hate that play. It's not nothing that I would be jumping at, but they've been there. He's got a good cast of players around him. No, we have not looked at Draymond or Looney. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna wrap the stream up because I gotta rate these plays up. So let's look at Draymond Green. Oops, Draymond Green assist. Playing at home. Let's look good. Let's look at the game log. Luka didn't look great for anything first half, unfortunately. All right, Draymond Green. Now we're talking. Is this at 6.5? Please tell me they didn't bump it to 7, dude. All right, so Draymond Green's assist at 6.5. Because Zubac might not be playing, bro. That's why they might be taking Zubac down. He's questionable as of right now, but there's no Plumlee on the board yet. So this Draymond Green prop, though, at assist, he has been over in 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5 last games against the Clippers. He has been over in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 8 games, hooking shy once. And let's look at the matchup and the juice on it. So we got power forward versus the Clippers. Okay. It's not very high, but it is the 5th best in the NBA. That's with Curry on the court. I didn't even take Curry off the court. These are all probably with Curry on the court, except for maybe one or two of them. But we can look into here without Curry. It's worse without Curry. We are playing Kawhi's assist. That was one of the plays that we did land on. Over 4. That was one of the plays that we did feel pretty good about. Draymond, I don't like as much without Curry off the court because Curry's one of those guys, he's going to be putting shots in for him. So this is the one lineup that we've submitted so far. One of the two. Bradley Beal free throws, Joel Embiid first half points, Kawhi Leonard assist, and Jakob Poeltl rebounds. I think those might be the 4 that we land on. But let's look at the Looney rebounds, and that will be that, because I'm about to piss my pants. Kevon Looney. See, where does this shit come from? 14, 3, 6, 3, 3, 7? The hell is that, man? What is that? Let's look at, like, recently what he's been doing. 7. See, double digits in all of the last 7 besides 1. I don't like Luka's first half over. Not the PRA, not the fantasy, not the points. Looney's rebounds don't really pique interest. So, if anything, wasn't starting. Who are we referring to here? I don't know who we're referring to with wasn't starting Sebastian Mack. Damn, man. Just nothing really pops that's heavy today, man. Points plus rebounds. For who? Tim Clark. The Looney points and rebounds. Doesn't look great. Let's look what the other centers have done. Rudy just missed. Jokic beat the hell out of him. Thomas Bryant went over. We don't have what the line was. Ayton missed by a long shot along with Landale the same night. Looney did hit in this matchup last time. Went over by 10. The Westbrook RA. I can't get behind the Westbrook RA. Looney Fantasy. Depends where the line is, I guess. Relatively consistent. $26.5. Over, just under. Under. Westbrook first half PRA. Gafford, no, we did not look at Gafford. All right, so Kyrie, just because I have interest in his assist, I'll look at the RA. Kyrie Irving game log. Spabness is in foul trouble. Okay, let's take a look. What do you got for the 5-man? What do you got secured? Sent in the top tier. Let's take a look. Is this your 5-man right here? Okay. Jordan Poole free throws. Paul George, RA, don't hate that. Embiid's points, don't hate that. DiVincenzo's PRA, I don't hate. That's really not bad, man. I would maybe replace that with Bradley Beal free throws. But I don't hate that. We've looked at the Thompson turnovers. That didn't look terrible either. But yeah, see, this is why we're waiting for baseball, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is spring training, man. Cannot wait. So let's see if there's anybody else has dropped anything that looks great. I was looking at pool game log without Curry, and he gets the really. He does. Definitely does get to the line quite a bit. I don't hate that. I would consider it. I would consider it for sure. I do have pool PTSD, man. Pool's line is higher on Prize Picks. For what prop? Free throws? Yeah, if Pool's at 5.5 on Prize Picks, that's just jacked through the roof, dude. Oh, is that 5? Hell no, dude. Yeah, I would take him at 4. I wouldn't take him at 5, though. No, we have not got 5 or 6. Nope. We've gotten 4 plus some leans. And we're about out of time, so there ain't many slips to look at, brother. Got 2. Here's what we've got so far. I've sent 2-man of Bradley Beal, free throws, Joel Embiid, first half points. And Bradley Beal, Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard over assist, Jakob Poeltl over 8.5 rebounds. I think those are my 4 favorite plays. I do like the Draymond Green assist. I do like the Kyrie Irving assist. I do like the Klay Thompson turnovers. I like the Paul George turnovers. I like the Kawhi Leonard turnovers as leans. But nothing that I really want to put my cash on necessarily. Just as nothing really pops. I don't know what the love for Westbrook, man. I get the RA for Westbrook is just like the prop you take for Russell Westbrook, but like I'm not getting the love for it. Like what secures that like number wise? Like that is ugly as shit. They're on the road. That's a little better. Let's look at the game log one more time. And then I gotta write this up. 14, 8, 12, 9, 30. Damn, Russ. Okay, so outside of this game with 8 and this game with 9, the Warriors are at home tonight, yes. I don't hate that look. 12.5. Hit, miss, hook, miss, hit. But these are all with different teams. I don't mind the Kawhi turnovers. Throw some NHL in there. I probably could look at some NHL, but pressure is there. Warriors need to win. I agree. The Warriors do need to win. But PTSD on Poole, PTSD harder on Clay because of the other day where he should have went off. Give me 30 seconds, guys. We're going to run this for about 10 more minutes, but I'm about to piss myself. So, I mean, there's not a lot that really pops today. Like I said, these are probably my 4 favorites. So I'm going to throw a 6-man in just because I'm degenerate like that. We're going to run these same 4 plays here. Beal, free throws, Embiid, throwing back in shots. First half Westbrook PRA. I will look at that. I'll entertain that one quick. I mean, it's not great. All right, what do we need from Russ today? 15. All right, 14.5. Over. Hook. Miss. Miss. Over, 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 over. But again, with Washington and Houston, all the overs. Who are you talking about, Nick? Ross? Yeah. So I thought, even so though, man, like, let's look at the last 5. Those are for sure all games with the Clips. He's been close, but he's not been there. It does change a lot. I agree with that. Let's look at the points. The same. Full game. Rebounds. Assist. Points, assist. Points, rebounds. Rebounds, assist. Full game PRA. 3-pointers. Steals. Block steals. Turnovers. I don't know. Don't love it. So, I guess this is kind of where I'm going to fall back again. I do like the Irving assist. I want to see what the Draymond Green assist are juiced at right now. Under money, man. Kawhi PRA. Last look. No, I gotta write this up, otherwise I'm never gonna get it done. I wish everyone in Patreon was on here so I could just call it a day, but can't do that either. Kawhi Leonard game log versus Golden State Warriors. PRA. 45. 41. 31. 29. Not trending well. Assuming he's probably in the mid-40s. Mid-30s, 35.5. really don't know. All right, so I think probably my favorite 6 on the day after looking at everything. Not in any particular order. Bradley Beal free throws. Kawhi Leonard's turnovers. You could sub that out with Paul George turnovers. Then we had... Oh, no, we were going to play Kawhi's assist. Actually, I prefer over the turnovers. At 4. And then we had first half Embiid. I do like that play. And then we looked at the... We're going to go back to Looney's points. Let's see what the line was set at. $11,977. Shit's garbage, man. Garbage. $8.5. Can't say I hate it. I don't love it. Let's look at the recency game log. Points have been there recently. 14, 12. Big ol' miss. That's an outlier. 10, 11, 13. So, I mean, Looney's points have been there recently. Looney's points have not really been there against the Clippers. But the most recent game, which is probably the game we're going to rely on the most, 27 minutes. All these games were 21 minutes and below. Let's look at what his game log looks like for minutes as of right now. 23, 32, 26, 20, 27, 31. So like mid-20s. Yeah, even up this. Yeah, Looney's points don't really add up for me. We'll real quickly take a look at the NHL, even though I don't want to. I definitely got to write this up because I have like negative minutes now. So, shots on goal. Here's what we got popping. The NHL. Number 1 on the list, Anthony Duclair. Let's go to this real quick. NHL matchups. And he is a Panther. Never heard of him. That's interesting. Playing at home, I like that. Obviously a high game total. It's a Florida Panther game. So they have him bumped to 2. Projection at 4. If we look at the game log. Shots on goal over the last 10. Oh, he's only played 2 games this season. Over in both of them. Huge juice at. So I don't hate this. If you want to throw an NHL play in, this Duclair play. Let's look at like the next couple in the list before we roll out of here. Lots of green, lighting up 9-game streak here to Foley. Bump to 3, right? Of course he is. Don't hate that. Pascal Siakam points. That will be the last one, and I have to go. Pretty sure we already looked at Siakam's points, but we'll look one more time. I don't hate that. That's all, though. Let's look away. Yeah, not so much. Oh, okay. What's the line set at? 23.5. Of course it is. Couldn't be like 20.5. 5 or 6. Tyson Berry. Nowhere to be found. Is that against Florida? It is, so it's on the road. It's fine. Not in love with it. Oh, 1.5. What the hell? Why is he at 1.5, guys? That's not terrible. That is not terrible. You are very welcome, Carlos. Yeah, so I guess I don't hate this, and I don't hate the other dude who popped up first, which was Anthony Duclair. So you can play one on both sides of that game if you want. The normal suspects popping up otherwise, though. Ray Shuck. Let's see. Is he playing home or away today? On the road. Not a bad game log. Not a bad game log. 8 last game against the Rangers. Juiced under, though. So, I don't know. I guess that's what it's just going to have to be, guys. Not a very appealing slate today, and that's just unfortunate because nothing's been appealing lately. And the NBA's been straight ass. So, it's kind of where we're at. Oh, look at that. All right. So, all right. I think this might be the play for the NHL. So we will throw that in to a lineup here. Embiid, Kawhi, over. Over. All right. That's what we're going to send through. Yeah, dude, there's no spread over 5 points today. I guarantee you at least 2 of these games blow out. Like, it's ridiculous. So, I guess I'm going to send this through as the last one. And I'm going to write these plays up. So, here's what we've got. 3 hours of nothing. Gave us a bunch of nothing, basically. Bradley Beal, free throws. Joel Embiid's points first half. Kawhi Leonard's assists. Jakob Poeltl rebounds. Kyrie Irving assist. Declare over his shots on goal. And this guy, shots on goal. That's what we're going to roll with, I guess. Got to write this up for the Patreon in the next 15 minutes, which is never going to happen. So I'm going to get out here. Hopefully this has some success tonight, because the NBA has just been really cracking my balls lately, and I am not about it. So very, 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 very ready for the MLB. So let's just leave it at that. Yeah, I sure hope so, Ricky Spanish. I sure hope so. So other notable plays, though, that we did like and talked about: Leonard's turnovers, DiVincenzo's PRA, Paul George RA. So, I mean, that's about what I got. 3.5 hours, wound up with like 3 plays I like. Pretty cool. That's the NBA for you in a nutshell. All right, guys, gonna write these up. Good luck tonight. Send your slips through if you got anything that pops up in the next hour. I mean, I'm looking to tail just as much as everyone else is with this, what we are given on the board. So, best of luck tonight. I'm sure it's going to be another shit show. Who knows? Who knows? Gamble within your means, guys. Don't be giving up your lunch money. Don't be selling your kids, dogs, anything like that. Not worth it. Not for Prize Picks. Peace, guys.